Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. I hope you guys are doing well here with your Monday check-in. So what we're doing today is we're going to look at divine masculine and divine feminine's most significant overall energy towards each other, most significant thoughts, feelings, and what's happening in their environment. So let's get started. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Let's get started. So we have now, let's do the bottom of the deck for the overall energies, okay? We have the card of dating. So there is some energy around, getting to know each other again, perhaps thinking about meeting up again. But it is an energy of starting slow. It's not about rushing in. It's not about, the energy of, just rushing in and starting something very, very committed and stable. It's really this energy of, starting one foot, one step at a time. So how is dating manifesting for divine feminine? What's her overall energy? 10 of Cups. She could be in an energy, because it clarifies with the pathway card, is in the energy of, I want to date to have this happiness. I want to date to have this emotional fulfillment. And I do feel like divine feminine feels that there is some transformation and a pathway that is opening up. And whether that manifests in the form of divine masculine or someone else, is TBD, right? To be determined. I do feel like divine feminine's in the energy of very open-mindedness. She's not in an energy of being very, very laser focused. She's in an energy of doing things that fills all of her cups up. So how is this manifesting for divine masculine? Dating and the Tower with the pathway. So I feel like if masculine has been dating somebody, had been dating somebody, was even dating divine feminine, these energies have all crumbled. Okay, there has been an upheaval of his dating life to create a pathway of transformation to perhaps some other sort of aligned union. So what I do feel like divine feminine is very open to what her happiness is, and she does feel like there is a pathway opening perhaps for this union and getting together with her masculine again, or perhaps even with others. I feel like for the way that this is manifesting for divine masculine is very different. I feel like he's gone through a complete overhaul of his dating life, whether that was with feminine and or with others. And that overhaul, that disruption has created now a pathway for him to date in a transformative state, not the same way that he would have dated in the past. So how is this manifesting now for divine feminine? Okay, so what is her most significant overall energy towards divine masculine? Emotional freedom. She's in this energy of, I don't want to be locked down. I don't want to be in this energy of, woe is me and feeling very sad. She's in this energy of just freeing herself from any and all expectations. She has this freedom to experience and enjoy her life. She's in the energy of liberating herself and being the individual magical being that she is. Knight of Swords is an energy of, unfiltered. She's not going to dim her light for masculine anymore, because this is her overall most significant energy for masculine. She's not going to dim herself. She's going to embrace who she is. And as far as communication is concerned, yes, she does want to have some sort of communication to take this leap of faith forward into her own individuality. And perhaps even with divine masculine, perhaps there's this energy of, I want to be emotionally free to move forward as my true self. There is an energy of wanting to communicate, but from a place of authenticity, because that is the only way she wants to have a new beginning with divine masculine, is if it is authentic, if it is real, if she doesn't have to dim herself, dim her light, because he might feel intimidated or off put or whatever it is. I feel like she's really come into her own, and frankly, she's not making any apologies about it. Divine masculine's most significant energy towards divine feminine is boundaries. This is something masculine had been lacking, okay? Perhaps he had some loose boundaries within the connection with divine feminine. But now he's got some straight up, very, very hard boundaries. And this is this energy of he knows who he is. He knows how to place healthy boundaries and put them into practice. This is an energy where, you know, he wants to communicate his feelings, needs, and preferences, and he wants to own them. Okay. And so this is an energy about personal boundaries. So perhaps he's placed some personal boundaries on his connection with his feminine because he didn't do that before. And I really feel like it has to do with third parties. 3 of Cups. He has placed boundaries around third parties that have affected his divine connection with his feminine, and it has created a lot of stress. I also am feeling that placing boundaries around third party situations causes him a little bit of stress and worry because it's not something that he is used to doing. Creating and placing boundaries takes a lot of strength, and we will see in Divine Masculine's reading today that he has really balanced out his inner feminine and inner masculine to place healthy boundaries, not ego-based boundaries, but very healthy, high vibrational boundaries, which he probably got part of that mirroring is probably coming from Divine Feminine because she's put some very, very healthy boundaries up as she started valuing and respecting herself. So now we're seeing masculine put boundaries up within his connection with Divine Feminine and around third parties that have affected the connection, that have created a lot of loss, a lot of stress, and a lot of worry. So what is the theme for the head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine and Feminine? The door to romance. The door to love has opened again. So how is this manifesting for Feminine? She's just flowing with it. She's just flowing. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's this energy of, I'm just going to flow. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to let things happen as they should. And she's still in this energy of analyzing and assessing, any sort of betrayal or silent treatment that she has at this time with Divine Masculine. So she's in the energy where she feels energetically that the door is opening, but she's not pushing the door open. She's not blasting through the door. She's not walking through the door. She's in this energy of really trying to understand what these lessons have been, what the cycle has been, what the cycle of deception has been, whether it's self-deception or deception that she's experienced from her masculine. So what about Divine Masculine? How does door to romance manifest for him? Well, he's in this energy again of great clarity. He wants to have a successful, success 2 times. Triumphant success, Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. The door to romance has opened. He has clarity. He knows his truth. He wants victory. Victory as an established, mature, and developed Divine Masculine. That is his most significant overall energy to feminine, towards feminine, is if I'm going to do this, I'm doing it as Divine Masculine. I'm not going back in my distorted energy that I have been in the past, in and out, in and out. So what is Divine Feminine's most significant thought when she thinks of masculine? She thinks about her abundance. She's thinking about the abundance of her journey. She's thinking about these energies, not of physical like possessions or material things. This is about relationships. This is about love. This is about growth. This is about development. She's thinking about how she has, look at the root chakra, how she feels very stable in her environment now, how she feels very stable in her journey now. She feels secure because she understands that she has great abundance of love, of relationships. So when she thinks about her masculine, she's very stable and confident. And this battle that she may have been going through, whether internally or externally with masculine, she has transformed. She has released the restless energy and she's ready for renewal. So she's in a really, really solid, stable, safe place where she feels safe about her love, safe about her relationships, and she's ready to transform this inner and outer battle. She's ready to change that. She's ready to change that because she knows who she is. She has emotional freedom. Divine masculine's most significant thought. Look at this this is about spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. He has really gone through a major ascension, a major awakening. And I love that we have this in his headspace. He is using his intuition now. This is the High Priestess card. He is using his intuition. He has balanced out his own inner divine feminine. He is, look at Queen of Wands, in the energy of strength, in the energy of confidence to come forward in his mastery to communicate. So he's really in this energy of wanting to communicate. This is why Divine Feminine's feeling a message coming. She feels it coming because in his headspace, he's connecting to his intuition, to his own inner intuition. And Divine Feminine is picking this up telepathically. What is the most significant feeling for Divine Feminine when she feels for masculine? Look at this, new beginnings. In her heart, she wants the sun. The sun is divine masculine, right? The sun is this bright, beautiful, pure new beginning that she knows they have really worked really hard for, because guess what? She's the High Priestess too. In her intuition, she knows her divine masculine is exceptional. She knows that he has received illumination just as she has. She knows that his soul has sparked just as hers has. And I'm telling you, they're both very, very much in their balanced inner masculine and feminine energy. So there is so much energy about, like, look, this Fool card, this is about new beginnings. We have for him this new beginning with Door to Spirit, and now we have the Sun card for her in her heart space, which she knows they deserve. They are in this energy of independence. They are in this energy of inner union. Both are in the energy of now ready to take a leap of faith forward from a place of mastery. So what is Divine Masculine's most significant feeling? Here's another door to value. He understands his value. He understands the value of his connection. He understands the value of his divine feminine. He is the emperor. He's in a place of authority because he's gone through a massive death and rebirth to, again, Queen of Wands, to get his strength back, to get, look, it says authoritative. He is in masculine energy in his heart space. He is in feminine energy, intuition in his head space. Look at the mastery of divine masculine. I love this. Divine feminine is free. She is receptive. She is feeling stable. She is secure. She's in her intuition. This is union. This is inner union. Both masculine and feminine have achieved this. So now what's happening in the environment as related to divine feminine? Man holding a heart. She sees her masculine in his heart space, or feels masculine in his heart space. She knows that there will be a reach out. Someone will reach out with confidence. Queen of Wands. This is, she knows that divine masculine will reach out as a balanced masculine, someone who's in his heart space, someone who is in his strength, someone who is in his authority. And she knows right now that at this time she is examining, she is being careful, right? Knight of Pentacles, we got that Knight of Pentacles energy at the bottom of her deck, right? Knight of Pentacles. So she is in this time, she's like, I'm just going to be receptive. I'm just gathering my information. I'm just seeing how things go, because I know my masculine has balanced out his heart, balanced out his inner feminine, and the reach out, he will reach out, right? Because here's the thing, message. She knows it's coming. She knows it's coming. So what is divine masculine's environment look like as related to feminine? Look at this, door to personal healing and happiness. He is healing body, mind, and soul, which brings him to his inner and outer happiness. But he's waiting. Right now, he's waiting because Seven of Swords. He is in this energy of intuition, of strategy, of trying to figure out how to come forward to divine feminine, but he is healing the deceptive side of the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords has a shadow side and it has a light side, like every single card in the tarot. The Seven of Swords in the shadow is trickster, deception, liar, cheater, right? Thief. When it's in the light, this is someone who's being strategic tactical, planning. So he's healing the shadow of this energy, and he is waiting to come forward as the sun. There's the sun. Where do we get the sun? Right here. He's getting ready for his purpose. He is getting ready for taking action. Look at, we have the sun here. We've got the moon here. This is that balance of divine masculine and feminine energy. So he's really waiting to integrate these energies before he comes forward, but he will. He will come forward. So I did ask, hey, what's the deal with all of this like Queen of Wands energy? And I got the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance. What's the balance? Divine masculine is holding on to his self-awareness, holding on to his enlightenment, getting strength. Because if you look, the Queen of Fire here says strength card. He's gaining his strength to come forward and communicate and complete this cycle with divine feminine for union. So this Queen of Wands is not necessarily an energy external, but it is an energy internal within divine masculine that he is embodying to gain strength, to gain balance, to gain inner union, to come forward to his divine feminine from a place of heart, from a place of intuition, from a place of confidence, from a place of authority, to complete this cycle, to get into all of these doors. Door to spirit. Where's the other door? Door to spirit. I think he has all the doors. Door to value. Door to personal healing and happiness. All of these doors. So they all open up to the door to romance. Okay? The spirit opens up. We understand our self-worth. We heal. And then we can have this union. All of these doors are opening for this collective, for this masculine and feminine. Look at this. 31, 32, 33, 34. You can't make this up. They all flew out. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com and please, please, please read the descriptions carefully before you book and book responsibly. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.